Good evening, everyone. How are you all doing this evening? I am excited to be with you all because we are going to talk about something that affects us all. You know, my name is Sister Rhonda Benjamin, and I am a counseling psychologist by profession. And I want to talk to you about something that breaks our heart. Something that breaks our heart. Could anybody think about what I will be talking about this evening? Let me see. Sorry? Death. Off the back of your head, you could just shout out death. And when death happens, we grieve, not so? And it's difficult at times, but grief is a natural response to loss. And if I were to ask you, raise your hands if you would have lost somebody who was close to you in the last 5 years. I'm sure about 50% of the hands will go up under this tent. So it's important that we learn how to cope. So one of the ways that we can cope is by being aware. What do we have to do? We need to be what? Aware. We need to be aware. When we lose someone, there are various feelings that we can experience. So for some persons, they may feel sad. Others might be angry. And sometimes you're looking at your relatives, why this person so angry? But do you know that that is a common reaction to loss? Some persons may feel intense sadness. So it's very important that we understand that everyone grieves differently. So there are some persons who would like to share their emotions, and many women, some men too, will fall into this category. So women will want to talk about the experience against some men too, and they would share how they feel, and that helps them a lot. But there are other persons who will do something else. They will get busy with the funeral arrangements. They want to ensure that everybody has a meal to eat. So it's important, even when we are grieving in our families, in our communities, that we understand that not because somebody doesn't grieve like you, it means that they're not grieving. Yes? And that could prevent a lot of tension in the home because you feel as though, but how I grieving and my partner not grieving? Or how my husband grieving this way and my son is grieving that way. So awareness is very important. In fact, other common symptoms might be a lack of appetite. You don't want to eat. You can't sleep properly. Somebody saying yes, like you've experienced this before. Because your body is experiencing a threatening situation, your body goes into a fight or flight mode. So just as if a lion is coming in front of you, you will become afraid and food is not on your mind. It's the same thing when we are experiencing grief. Our bodies are experiencing a threatening scenario. Now, another thing that we can do is seek social support. What do we need to do? Seek social support. No man is an island. Sometimes we feel as though because I'm going through this, I don't want anybody to see me hurting, or I want to be the strong one. And we suffer in silence. And especially for men, women attempt suicide when they are going through stress, but men actually accomplish the task more than women. So I am asking men, if you are going through stressful situations, seek help. You may not be able to find it in your immediate circle, but reach out. A simple Google search, counseling services in my area, may very well help you to get somebody that would be able to help you navigate grief in a better way. Now, this one is a tricky one, eh? Limit social media. And I know we like to watch the news, eh? I know we like to watch it because we want to be informed. We want to know, so we're going through Sister Liz's page all day, right? However, there are times when we do not realize that we are being triggered. So, it's this report today, is another report tomorrow, and you are taking in all this information, and you're not realizing that you're more irritable, you're more stressed at work, you lack concentration. Many times it's because we are doom scrolling. So we're going through social media. We are seeing these experiences, and sometimes we are living through those experiences because of other people. Have you ever seen somebody lose a loved one and you say, "Way boy, I feel it"? That suicide situation in Princeton. Listen, many persons in the nation were in mourning. And sometimes to help us navigate through these experiences, we need to limit the information that we see. And the last tip that I would want to share with you is to take care of your body. What is the last tip? Right. So when you are grieving, your body is experiencing a lot of stress. And if you are not fueling your body, you find it getting the cold all the time. You find that your body breaks down. So you had a loved one who died in the hospital, then you end up in the hospital because we are not fueling. And I tell persons, who come to me with this issue, if you cannot eat a full meal, eat some cricks. Anything that you could do, drink some healthy juice. Once you pour into your body, it's better for you in terms of coping. Now, I am looking forward to the day where death will be no more. Are you looking forward to that day? Death and dying and crying and pain, that will be done away with. But while we wait, we will have some pain to endure. And the Bible tells us that because we are not in heaven. So let us utilize these strategies as we look forward to that day because our redemption draweth nigh. Thank you.